Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is proper cradling technique. The most important thing that bases need to do, when they're coming down from a stunt, is to bring the top girl down safely. Now, the most basic way to do that in cradling is just a straight ride. But what the two most important things that the bases need to do when they're cradling, if they're in a half, and we've been talking about the 3-count pop, the bases are going to bend 5, 6, they're going to explode up 7, 8. No, the first thing that they've got to do is catch high. So they're going to turn their palms up and catch above their head, okay? They want to start resisting her weight as soon as they can, and then the second thing they're going to start to do is bear hug the top girl and absorb with their legs. Okay, so the two most important things that somebody needs to do anytime they cradle, the first one is catching high and absorbing with their legs. One of the most common mistakes that I see people do is when they're in an elevator and they pop cradle, so when they cradle 5, 6, they pop and then they immediately drop their arms. Okay? They pop and then they drop their arms down. And what happens is, if you're doing a 3-count pop, you're going to be tossing your top girls higher than you normally would if you're just doing a 2-count pop. So it's even more important that you catch high. Okay? But what happens if they catch low like that, the force of the top girl coming down, they're going to get pulled in, and that's where people bang heads and bust lips and teeth and stuff. Some of the worst accidents, I tell my teams all the time, that I've seen have been involved with cradles, okay? And I tell them that not to scare them, but just to tell them to recognize it's very important that you catch high, and it's very important that you absorb with your legs. If you catch high and you don't absorb with your legs and you use your back, same deal. You get sucked in the middle and they bang heads again. So just try to impress upon your kids that it's so important to catch high and absorb with their legs.